What's up today, YouTube? It is windy. Sorry if you can't hear me that well. This is part 2 of the trucking at night thing, and this is the harder part where the sun starts coming up and you've already been trucking for hours. You got the music blasting, trying to stay awake. The sun does kind of help, but at the same time, you know that you're up and it's been a long night already, and you still got a long day ahead because you got to turn around and go all the way back still and fight the traffic and all that stuff. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Pick up where we left off. We literally had just left Toronto. We were just going into the darkness, and there's already an en route for us to pull over and check on the trailer. So let's do that. Welcome to the video. We got an en route coming up here in about 10 kilometers. Always a good idea to pull in and check on things. Wow, that's out of nowhere. Gee. Always a good idea to pull in and check on things. And just make sure everything's looking all good and carry on with your trip. Might even grab a coffee. Wow, this place is packed. I'm kind of worried I'm gonna get stuck in here, so I guess I'll just have to wait for the next one. I'm still gonna get out and check the trailer, but oh my, there's trucks everywhere, and I'm not really used to pulling this trailer, so I don't need to get her hung up on any of these big curbs like people seem to do. That one's missing a big old chunk. I wonder who did that. Oh yeah, she's full. Alright, well, turn the headlights off for a sec and we will jump out of here. I don't know if I'm gonna make it around that bend. Sorry there, road train, but I gotta have a gander. And here I thought I was gonna get my perfect thumbnail. Don't think so. Landing gear is still up. Axles are still up. Tires are all still here. Lights are all still on. That's a good deal right there. I might back up and go right down there because I know for sure I can make that. This guy's just sleeping with the bunkies on. Doesn't like the darkness, he's scared. Alright, we still got a full trailer going on here, but no coffee, so that sucks. Oh well. Good thing I brought me some drinks. Sorry, brother. Yeah, we're not making it around that bend, I can already tell, so we're gonna back up and go down this way. Oh boy, nothing but fun. He's sitting there strapped into the vehicle, and the fire trucks would have taken a second to get there, so have another one, buddy. And now we drop her down to the 2 lanes. We are all the way up there. Still raining if you can't tell. We better not have a repeat of last on road. Had that guy pull in right in front of me and take the only spot for me to go grab a coffee quick. This guy better not do the same damn thing. Big road train again. Holy, taking over. I'd assume that this on-route's a little quieter. Most people probably want to get through Toronto and then have a nap, so I'm through Toronto and then some. I'll give you the big flashover, but I'm not ready for you yet. Alright, yeah. Alright, couldn't make it much more clear, driver. Bring her on back now. Oh yeah, big flash. Come on. Alright, on route, be good to me. Next one in 85. Well, we ran out of space on the old memory card. Woo. But we found a spot this time. I didn't think I was gonna, to be honest with you, because there was nothing. And now there's something. So here we are. Oh, look at the big old dinosaur. Nice. Alright, in for a coffee we go, luckily, thankfully. Huh. Alright. Tim's is open, nice. Well, I said extra large, I got a large. Not too surprised. Language barriers. Well, there, big old T-Rex. He might just be the old thumbnail. If I get a good picture here with that in the background. Oh boy. Got people fueling up, watching me. Why is this guy recording? Because I do what I want. Hello, weather en route. Fresh battery, but this guy just had to sneak in here and ruin the big thumbnail. Come on, man. Oh well. Back to the road we go. Still 232 kilometers till Morrisburg. Holy. Alright. Let's start trucking some more. leaving Kingston, going by some double 53s right here. There's going to be some cool views right there when we're on our way back through bobtailing. Can't wait to show those. Big old Manitouling. All right. Onward we go. 5 hours deep, baby. Typical thing you see on the highway out here. There's a van trailer just on the side of the road. There's 4-ways on, signal on, comes on out. Oh, he's going to let us by, is he? Wow. Mighty appreciative there, driver. He's going to make us work for it. There's no doubt about that. I think he just hit his brakes and he was scared. Not trying to be a respectable driver by no means. That's what happens when someone on the highway and they hold you up. Hold you out. Big old casino. Oh boy. Touching 1,000 Islands Bridge to USA. What's up to all my American viewers? Too bad we're not turning that way. We are still hammer down, eastbound, Cornwall. Still like 150 kilometers away. Oh boy. Just trucking. Just went by a big old scale. Closed, hammer down. made it with our full tank of sailboat fuel. Now we wait for the buyer. Good little tour. Well, there's a beauty little restaurant actually in there. But now I play the waiting game. Hopefully not for too long. It's Friday. Things to do, people to see. Pickup trucks to pick up. Well, the pin has been pulled for the last time in our ownership. We dropped the big old tanker. Had this thing for so friggin' long. But time for someone else to get some use out of her. In great shape still. We got her dropped. Waiting for our man to come pick her up. Hopefully not too long. But if that's the way she goes, that's the way she goes. I love the fade on that sticker. Can't make that. Can't make that fade. All right, waiting game. Let's wait. Oh, is this our man here? I would say this is our man here. Oh yeah, for sure. Only other bobtail coming in here for anything. Not sure you got to see any of that with her hanging on the back of the bunk like that, but there goes the old tanker. Got her hooked up and ready to roll. Well, I asked him if he needed a hand. He said he's good to go. I gotta get back through Toronto, so big wave and we're gone. And back home we go. Volvo don't drive straight into it there. Maybe this is like a one-way thing. I don't really know. I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving. Bobtail. There she goes. The big tanker. Gone like the wind. Always bittersweet. seeing one of your pieces of equipment leave. And now it's time for us to leave. Back through Toronto. All the fun stuff. All right. Oh, we got to see it. I'm glad. All right, I'm good to go. Let's leave. Well, a little nap and Bobtail Bob's good to go again. Grab another coffee and go battle Toronto. But I got like 4 hours before I even get to Toronto.
Just keep them going. I like them. We're good.
Toodaloo, Culligan man. Blue Culligan truck back there. What's up, brother? Thanks for watching, buddy. It's good rolling with you. Alright, well, you can't really beat that getting off the highway after a big old journey like that. Perfect. At 1 in the morning, we hopped on this entrance, and it is 3 in the afternoon, and we are hopping off. We have just enough time to get back to the yard and book her off duty. I also just didn't talk for 2 hours or more, making ASMR style video of just driving, not talking, all that good stuff. So that'll be up one of these days. The old Raw videos, Monday Night Raw. Pretty dang good. Oh boy. Alright, pull this thing in here. Do a little sign off. And go for a nap. Here's the old 65. Up and coming. Well, what do you got for us there, E-Log? Oh, perfect. 14 minutes to spare. Ah, we can do a quick run to Tim's and back then. Just kidding. We're done. Off duty. Bye-bye. Whew, that was a long tour. 14 minutes to spare. That's hilarious, actually. All right, let's shut this thing down. Oh boy. Alright, out of the truck we get. Stretch the old legs. Neighborino, how's it going? Alright. Whew. Well, most of the boys are back. It is Friday, and that was a big long tour. She's about 7 hours down, 7 hours back, plus that little bit of messing around we had to do getting rid of the trailer. Anyways, everybody, I appreciate you watching, and hopefully you stuck around to the end of this one, because I feel like it's probably gonna be a long one, but oh well. I haven't ever pulled that tanker, and this was the first and last time because it is gone. Sayonara. Anyways, everybody, appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see out of the channel. Make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you always subscribe for more. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one.